It feels like every single time we make up our mind about buying a new car, there's some big new announcement that comes along that gets us thinking again. And today's video is about exactly that, because Mahindra has just announced some huge plans for its model lineup over the next 5 to 6 years. And yes, these aren't vehicles that are just coming in the form of concepts or ideas. These are products you will see in the metal in showrooms starting this year. But wait, if you want the detailed info, you can go ahead and check out the link in the description or head on over to ZigWheels.com and get the in-depth run. We miss being out on shoot and figured it's YouTube. So let's have some fun.
I am the one, the way your son.
The Scorpio's been on test for what seems like forever. We tried to get clearer spy shots, but Mahindra's been quite clever. But the launch timeline is out, its arrival is near. Possibly around Diwali or early next year. It's still a ladder frame SUV, and for some off-roading, it's game. With 4x4 as an option, it'll be friendlier with more terrain. Let's hope it makes the outgoing car feel inferior. Different styling aside, we also expect a more modern interior. 2021's the year that will reveal the new Scorpio streets, but in the interest of crash safety ratings, it'll probably skip the side-facing third row seats. A Thar that's more of a family car, something to go off-road but with more people on board. It'll be more practical too, with room for your baggage. A lifestyle vehicle in a more sensible package. Petrol, diesel, manuals and automatics too. Easier approval from the spouse, kids and parents for you. It's still an off-roader, so don't expect a dream of a handler. But with those 5 doors, how much more is it going to look like a Jeep Ram? The Mahindra Bolero has been around for ages, but it still finds its buyers in showrooms and classifieds pages. But for an update, this SUV is long overdue. It feels quite outdated even when bought new. The new version should also be quite old school, but with a few more modernities to make it feel cool. Only time and patience will reveal to us more, but the new generation should bring back to the Bolero 4x4. The brand new version will be a much needed evolution, but with a launch time between 2023 and 26, there could be an interim solution. You've known it so far as the TUV 300, but it's expected to be repackaged as the Bolero Neo. These are the timelines for these popular names going into the future with their body on their frames. But now it's time to move towards some urban-friendly talk. These are the road-biased SUVs based on a monocoque. The Cheetah is reborn and it's still a 7-seater, and this time around the needle goes higher on the features meter. Panoramic sunroof, cruise control and a sound system that's mean. The touchscreen's brand new and the instrument cluster's a screen. The design should be classy and not loud or crass. ABS and airbags for safety, but also ADAS. All-wheel drive's expected for when the road surface feels like the moon. The engines will be shared with the Thar but in a higher state of tune. We've waited for so long, but now it's time to cheer. The OG came out in 2011 and the new one's out this year. This one's a code word and not the final name. Back in 2016, the concept got itself some fame. The formula is shared with the XUV 700, but the roofline is tucked down to make it sporty and low. GLE, GLC, X6 and X4. The luxury market got it, so time for mass market to enter the fold. A coupe SUV is anything but convention. It's a risky move, so one that definitely deserves a mention. But as appreciable as it is to do something that isn't the norm, we sure hope that it offers as much function as it does form. This one's a big one, lethal as a Beretta. It will rival the Taygun, Kushaq, Seltos and Creta. It could just be called the XUV 500. The name will stick around but with one less seat row. The details are bleak, with the launch expected only after 2024, but it is a big deal, so it's not a model we could easily ignore. It's a vital model in Mahindra's grand scheme, but it's only one part of Mahindra's subcompact and compact SUV tag team. The next model up is the new XUV 300, a car born in Korea but got chopped to keep taxes low. Here too, the details remain far and few, a lot more R&D before the final car comes through. More information as it trickles in slowly, but fair to say that the new generation will have nothing to do with the Sangyong Tivoli.
एक काम कर 200 रुपए दे और 50 रुपए काट ओवर एक्टिंग के वजह।
Okay, I am done with the rhyming, but there's more to this story. Just hang on for a second. And yeah, if you like this video so far, go ahead, hit like, share it, subscribe, do all of that, alright? Okay, so the deal is that Mahindra is also working on 2 more pure electric vehicles that are expected to be launched around 2025 or 26. The key difference is that while the XUV 700, the code W620, the code V201 and the new XUV 300 will have electrified counterparts, these 2 models that I'm talking about will be developed as born electrics, which means they will be developed purely as battery electric vehicles. We do wish that Mahindra had delved into the details a little bit more of each car so that they would be less left to speculation. But as it stands, these plans are crazy ambitious and we're really excited, and we cannot wait to see these cars hit showrooms really soon.